Well, I'm on the farm today. It's just a beautiful day. We've got several days of favorable weather to make hay. And I got the big gun out here, the 1105 Massey Ferguson and the Krone 2801cv. And they're all greased up. It's all greased up and ready to go. And what we're seeing on the weather is we're going to have about 3 pretty good days. I definitely want to get this field in. It's the cleanest field I got. But what I want to do is I want to cut everything. And so I've taken a half a day of vacation today so I can get in here and cut. Not sure how much of this will be on a video, but we've already taken care in previous videos over there at my barn, that little field. But my intent is to cut everything on this side of the road and everything I got over the hill. Some of that may involve the International with the Heston 1110. Some of it may involve the Massey 50 with the Model 32 sickle mower. So let's get going. All right. Here we go. Running in high range, multi-power low, first gear. I'll probably pick up that pace here in just a little bit. Cutting a little closer, about a 3.5 inch stubble today. Trying to get as much of this second cut as I can. I'll come back. So I'm in multi-power high, first gear, and looks like it's cutting pretty clean. The yield is going to be way down, but kind of to be expected with second cut. And then we didn't fertilize, so I'll take what I can get. Right in here, we actually mowed this off for the reunion like a lawn. So basically all I'm getting right in here is grass clippings. One thing about a impeller time conditioner is in light hay, you really don't get a lot of streaking, if you get any at all. And what I'm talking about is with a roller machine, a lot of times the rolls themselves create kind of a wind that blows forward. And when it does that, it can blow the grass over and cause the blades to miss some of the grass. So you have streaking. You hear people complaining about their disc binds streaking in a late second or third cutting hay. And that's what's going on. But because it's all tines going to conditioning on the hay, with this mower, I another impeller time mowers really don't have that turbulence underneath the mower. I'll come back. Over here on this side of the field, it's a lot thicker. Seems like it's always thick out in here. Thin up at the headlands, and it's generally thick over on the other end of the field, and then thin back down here. Got the AC going. I want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel, OB Acres. And if you're not watching his channel, you need to. He's got good content. And he's really good with air conditioning. He's got a few videos working on some of that stuff. And I've been having a little trouble with the air conditioner bracket on this thing sliding down just a little bit, enough for my belt to slip and squeak a little bit. So I asked him in the comments on one of my videos what his secret was to keep that bracket up. And he gave me a few tidbits. In the end, I tightened the thing up. There's no idler pulley. It's just a bracket with slots in it. And I guess that bracket has been tightened and loosened a fair number of times since 1977, which is the year make of this tractor. But in any event, I felt like the bolt heads need a little more grip. So I put kind of a star looking washer underneath the bolt head to try to get a little more grip into the metal on that bracket, such that it might hold, at least until I can find some bolts with a flange. I'd like to find a bolt with a flange with the serrations beneath, or even put studs in the holes and use a serrated flange nut on them. When I bought this tractor, one of those bolts was broken off, and when the fella that I have do work on the tractor, he fixed all that. He pulled that bolt down, and I'm paranoid about breaking bolts off. If there's a way, sometimes I can tear up an anvil with a rubber mallet, so I get real nervous tightening bolts to engine blocks. So, but I got it, and I hope it holds forever. We'll see. Right over there is the Farmall 350 with the Heston. I'm getting ready to take it off, but I may not do that. I may use it down in my low ground, so I kind of stopped what I was doing. But I have to say, I'm enjoying the air conditioning in this cab, and you really need to have it. These metal cabs are like a sauna. Even on a cooler day, between the glass and the sheet metal, it can get pretty toasty in here. But I just got the blower on low, and feels pretty good. Coming right along, and knock on wood, the tractor seems to be running flawlessly. The vitals look good. Krone seems to be doing a nice job cutting this otherwise thin hay. This multi-power high first gear, we're going along about 7 miles an hour. It seems like we're going slower than normal, but it's just because the grass is so thin, I guess. But feel like I could pick it up another gear, but not sure I could stay in the seat. So we'll just keep it right here and enjoy the ride. Coming right along, and again, knock on wood, everything seems to be okay on the vitals on the tractor. Krone's doing a good job, and not taking a crazy amount of footage from inside the cab. One of my boys is up here. He's got the camcorder taking a little bit of video. That'll be a separate video unto itself. It's right enjoyable just riding along here. Air-conditioned cab, great visibility. This tractor is right comfortable with the long wheelbase. It doesn't really beat you to death. You kind of bounce a little bit in the seat sometimes. You hit a bump, but it's a pretty smooth riding tractor, and of course it's so heavy. So it's coming along pretty good. Winding down this field. I'll show you here. You can see some grass right up here, and then you'll see some over here. At some point, when the field starts getting narrowed up pretty good where I can cut, and the sharp corners aren't working out as good, what I do is I just cut across so I can just keep going without making these funky sharp corners that aren't really sharp, and then I come back and trim up those areas, and that way the mower's on the ground and I just keep mowing, and feel like as long as there's grass going under the Krone, I'm making progress and making good time. So that's kind of what I've done in three corners of this field, but kind of getting close now. I'll come back. Alright, so we got this field finished. The Krone did a great job. It was an enjoyable ride. This hydraulic fitting came loose before I ever got started, and squirted a little bit of hydraulic oil on the deck of the Krone, but I caught it and tightened it up. I don't know what precipitated that thing to come loose, but it did. There's the impeller tines on the Krone. I don't know that you need it that much in a second cutting. I don't know that you really need conditioning, but there were some stems in here. There's a few places where there was some of that grease grass, but I think we're going to have a showing. It's not going to be like super heavy hay, you know. We're not going to get a lot of square bales out of here, but most definitely worth the effort. And so hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to move on to another field, and like I said, I'll be cutting a lot of hay for us today, and might use the Model 50 with the sickle mower at some point. Might use the 350 International and the Heston 1110. But for now, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And the Krone 2801cv impeller tine mower conditioner and the 1105 Massey Ferguson. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.